Okay, people. I don't want to be the fuddy-duddy or the Riri or the conspiracy theory guy or whatever the hell they're calling it now. I really don't want to be that guy. But honestly, I mean, when is enough enough? At what point do you feel like you have given up enough of your rights and your freedoms to feel safe? Stop the madness, people. Dear God Almighty. Oh, Lord. It pains me physically to see some of this stuff. Some of the stuff that has been allowed and nobody has actually really stepped up and done anything. And so I know the next argument, the next thing is going to be, well, why haven't you done anything? Hey guys, my first name might be John, but it ain't freaking John Rambo. Okay? I'm not so damn deluded as to think that I can enact anything by myself. I don't think I can enact any kind of meaningful change by myself. I mean, we all can to an extent. Excuse me. We all can to an extent. But to enact a meaningful change that we really need, the change that we really need is going to take a group. It's not going to be one guy or 5 guys or freaking 10 guys. It's going to take a couple of hundred of us. Bare minimum, couple hundred. And that's, holy crap. Yeah. I'm thinking something more along the line of some thousands, probably, in order to do what we need to do. And those of us, myself included, who have religious beliefs, we'll use that term, because we know how the censors are. There's a part of me that believes that maybe we can't do anything. There's the explicit possibility that we cannot change the course that has been set. There's nothing we can really do. We can affect it. We can affect the fluctuation of things and events, but at the end of the day, there is every single possibility that we cannot stop what's about to happen. I don't know. I do what I can do when I can do it. Yeah. I'm not entirely sure that I'm on the right path. Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. I don't know. I do know this. I was trained by the United States government in the form of the United States Army, and I took an oath. I took an oath, ladies and gentlemen, for those that are actually watching. I took an oath at the MEP station, the Military Entrance Processing Station. And in that oath, I had to swear on a Bible. Now, for those of you who are not Christian, I understand that that's probably not going to mean anything to you. And I get that. And your freedom of religion is exactly the kind of thing that I dedicated myself to fight for. But in the vein of the religious belief that I believe in, you do not take an oath like that lightly. You don't do it. Your eternal soul is forfeit if you do. Inside of my religious belief, you can't. You're not supposed to do that. And even freaking honestly, on moral stand grounds, not even. It doesn't have to do with religion at this point. Me personally, as a man, as a human being, as a conscious, civilized human being, if I make an oath like that or a promise, that's kind of where they get that whole tagline, the Promise Keepers. I'm not a fan of those guys myself, but a small amount of their doctrine is sound. When you make an oath or a promise to somebody, you don't break it. Your word is bond. Your word makes you who you are. A man is only as good as his word. If a man's word is no good, then neither is he. Your word ain't shit, you ain't shit. That's just how it is. I gave my word on a Bible, a book in which I do put some belief in. And I'll leave it at that. I gave my word to protect my country and the people of my country against all enemies. Foreign and domestic. Now, for those of you who don't have in your possession or are not familiar with a thesaurus, domestic means the rerees that we have here, locally, in our country. Yeah. Them same rerees that have been doing everything that they've been doing to accomplish whatever goal they have. Who knows what it is? Nobody knows. Well, I mean, I'm sorry, let me back that up just a bit. I mean, there are people that know, but unfortunately, 99% of us are not in the know. We don't really know what their end goal is. Now, those of us who have religious beliefs, we have an idea of where this will go eventually. If it actually goes there, who knows? I'm not so damn full of myself that I'm just gonna say, hey, my word's golden, and take it as the gospel. I'm not gonna do that. Excuse me, hiccups. Sorry, had some hot sauce with my lunch. It gives me hiccups. The point of this video is this, and for those of you who actually listen, possibly comment, do whatever, know this: I took my oath seriously, and I would hope each and every single solitary one of my brothers in the armed forces, whether you were in the 20s and you're still alive and kicking, or if you joined 2 weeks ago, you took an oath to defend your country against all enemies, foreign and domestic. Foreign and domestic. You're trained when you join the armed forces about how to deal with situations which involve the issuance of orders that are contrary to the Constitution of the United States. Will some, possibly most of us, have to deal with the consequences if we act on that violation? Yeah, probably. Probably, yeah. But you know what? It's what you signed up for. And not everyone is built for that life. There's no shame in that. Not everybody can be a soldier. Not everybody's built like that. Not everyone can take orders. And in the same vein, not everyone who's in the military is built or designed to be able to interpret or give orders. And I get that. I get that totally. We're all different. All of us. All of us are different. We're all built differently. We all have a niche. Do we all find the niche that we're supposed to be in? No. Doesn't always happen. And that's fine too. That's what's so freaking great about this country. If you never find your niche, you're still a U.S. citizen. But, oh man. Judges will tell you this if you get in trouble with the law. They will tell you ignorance of the law is not an excuse. If you're a citizen of the United States and you do not understand the Constitution of this United States, ignorance of that is not an excuse. No. And I totally agree with it. Especially nowadays. Jesus Christ. You can get a freaking copy of the Constitution on your phone. I mean, you could Google it. I mean, you can get the whole thing. It's right there on your screen. Right there on this same handheld idiot box that everybody has. And I hate this freaking thing. I hate a phone. I hate a cell phone. They're horrible. Cell phones and technology are going to be large contributors to the downfall of not only the United States, but civilization as a whole, man. this thing that I'm using, this thing that a lot of you may or may not watch this video on, this is exactly the thing that they're going to use to strip you of your God-given rights. They're going to strip you of your God-given authority to do what you need to do to protect and provide for your family. This is the thing, this idiot box, this handheld idiot box, this is the thing. This is one of their biggest tools. And I'm not immune. You know, that's why I'm posting to YouTube. I like to look at some of the stupid shit on YouTube. And there's a lot of stupid shit on there. There's a lot of stupid shit that you can use to melt your brain and drive you crazy and make you lose your freaking mind and get you off in some wild ass tangent, some stupid shit that's not even really freaking happening. There's a lot of false information on YouTube. There is. And I'll admit it. I've fallen prey to some of my damn self. And I get it. But know this. Of all the things that you could see on YouTube, this video right here, this is one of the things that you will watch. And if you watch to the end, like right now, because I'm about to end it, I will impart some butt-naked, uncontrovertible proof to you. Read your Constitution of the United States of America. Read the Bill of Rights. Anyone who infringes on our rights is, by the very definition, guilty of treason. By the very definition laid out in the Constitution of the United States of America, they're guilty of treason. And if you look in the Constitution and the Bill of Rights, you will see what the penalty is for treason. Now, I used to be a cage fighter, and I was in the Army, and I've been involved in extracurricular activities outside of the law, which I shouldn't have done, which is freaking stupid, but I did. And in light of all of that, I'm not exactly prone to violence. And I don't condone violence unless it's absolutely necessary. So, in light of that, this video does not condone violence. It's not meant to be any type of I don't want to instigate anybody. We have ways and means of making changes in this country. However, there's always that back door. That's what the founding fathers gave us. They gave us a back door. If you feel like your leaders are not leading you in the way that they're supposed to, you have the right, not just the right, but the duty. It is your duty as an American citizen to overthrow your quote-unquote leaders. Now, if this even gets posted, I fully expect a knock on my door. I fully expect it. It's not a big deal. I won't be here when they get here, but folks, it's time to wake up, man. The world you're living in It's a partial dream. Get your head out of your ass. Get out of this mainstream media bullshit, consumerism, craziness that you've been involved in all these freaking years. Man, I get it. It's fun. And I love it myself. And I'm guilty. I'm just as damn guilty as the next one. So I can't sit here and point fingers. But I'm working on it. And that's what the rest of us need to do. Need to work on it. Get your head out of your ass. Make a change. It ain't even about making a vote at this point. Make your voice heard. Do what you got to do. Make your phone calls. Send your emails. Send your text messages. Get on Twitter. Voice your discontent with the current situation. Do that as much as you can. But if that does not work, do not, by any stretch of the imagination, do not just offhand, disconsider the possibility that it may be necessary to engage in an armed revolt. It's possible. It may be necessary. It may not be fruitful. It may not go the way we want it to. Who said that? To what the quote I'm thinking of? I can't remember right off the top of my head who said it, and I probably should have been better prepared when I made this video, but it's been said before, and I'll say it again. If I'm free and dead, it's better than being scared and alive. That's not quite the way the quote goes, but you get the gist. I'm not just going to go for what they're telling me. I'm not just going to go for what they're doing. I'm not going for it. I refuse. And I will do whatever I have to do to fulfill the oath that I made. I mean, they gave it to me. They gave me the oath. They made me swear to it. And then they trained me to protect it. They trained me to fulfill that same oath. So how can they be mad? I don't see how they can, honestly. You should have thought about that before you sent me to where you sent me. I love all of you. I want all of you to be safe. I want all of you to maintain, keep your family safe. Keep your families in the front of your head. Don't be selfish. Think of your family. But at the same time, think of your family and the future that they have in this once great free nation. I love y'all. Y'all be good. Hopefully, if one person gets something out of this video, if just one person takes something away from this video positive, it was worth the time and trouble and effort. Love y'all. God bless. And stay safe.